When it's time to start, just tell me. My name is Michael, I'm a Nigerian, and I study here. My story goes back way long. It is actually something that makes me to think a lot anytime I try to reflect on how my life has been as a student and as a person. But currently I'm very happy with what I have because I believe God has helped me to do something. As a very young kid, I had a great difficulty in getting everything I wanted. I wanted to live as a normal kid. I wanted to be able to do things other kids were doing, When you ask for this, you get it. When you ask for that, you get it. But in my situation, there was always one reason or the other why I couldn't actually get access to those things. So first, I decided to take God seriously. I took God seriously at a very, very young age, in primary 4, if I can remember very well. And then I decided to take responsibilities for myself. I made a very strong decision at a very young age. I decided that I don't want my parents to finance my education again, because at some point it was like a really big burden on them. So I decided, God, if you're up there and you're listening to this kid, make a way for me so that my parents will be free from this burden of my education. So, but doing that does not mean that some miracle just came out of nowhere and everything came out like a platter of like a platter of gold. I had to brace up myself in my academics. I had to be very serious and studious. I had to do a lot of things at the same time, go to manage my mother's shop, at the same time try to make sure the house is clean, I was taking responsibilities for myself. I decided to set up rules for myself. Okay, zero dating, not doing this. I made a lot of things just to make sure I was consistent and try to achieve that goal. So because of this, I decided to continue in the standard that I had. I got a scholarship into this federal secondary school. I did very well. I came out as one of the best students in my set. I was able to go for a lot of competitions, and I was very proud of my school and myself. So after this, I decided that I was going to study abroad. I had a lot of inspiration from my brother. His name is Joshua. I'm always very, very grateful to him for making me realize that I can be a great person and a better person. I told my parents about it. It seemed very impossible. They kept on telling me God's time is the best, God's time is the best. I knew what I wanted, and I had so much passion in me to study abroad. I had so much passion. I just believed so much that it was very possible. So I took God seriously as usual. I focused well in my academics. I did very well in my result. And this opportunity came. I was searching for all the scholarships I could look for, even at that age, because getting a scholarship at a state level is very difficult in my country. So my brother told me that if I'm serious enough and I get good grades, I will be able to travel abroad and study. I'm proud to say that I'm the first child in my family to actually go abroad to study. And I was very consistent in my studies. At the end of my junior high school, I had all distinctions. I did all my subjects perfectly well, and thank God for that. I got admitted into a Nigerian university. I was very devastated, not because I didn't get admitted into a university I wanted, but before that, I already made a decision that if I was not going to study abroad, then I have to get all the oil scholarships that were in Nigeria. So I started applying for them. I got invited, I wrote them, and I won some of them. At the end of it, I got invited to write an exam to get a full scholarship at the federal level in my country. I wrote it and I came 8th position out of thousands of students. So I got this full scholarship, and that began my story. And this is a very important point in my story. Because I was able to achieve this, I decided that this should be my standard. So it's very, very important to always have a standard. Once you have a standard, you should be consistent in it. In my first semester of my study, I had a 5.0 GPA. In the second semester, I relaxed a bit because that was when I actually got the opportunity to apply for a scholarship to study abroad. And I applied. So basically, this is what I want to iterate. It is very possible for everything you want to do to be achieved. The main point is have belief in God and have a belief in yourself. I'm somebody who believes you have this passion in you as a youth. God has placed this passion in every youth. Anything you set your heart to do, you can achieve it. I'm proud to say today that I'm studying in Russia on a full scholarship from my government, and I'm being paid every month. And this is something my parents did not do. They didn't have any hand in. So have a passion, have a goal, be consistent in it, and have belief in God. And definitely you will see that it will materialize. Yeah, talking about my hobby, the things I like doing, I actually like singing a lot. As a kid, I only enjoyed singing, but I had no voice. I didn't know how to sing anything. So I started singing for fun. I was just singing. I'll be making noise all about the house. I got into high school and I decided to join the school choir. I joined the school choir and it was quite an amazing experience. I learned to sing. I learned a lot about music, and it helped me to develop my singing skills, my singing talent. So when I came to Russia, I also joined the church. I joined Syllabus Christianity, it's the name of my church, very amazing one. I joined the choir too. I started singing, and I also started singing for my university. I went for different social events. I sang there. I won different awards, certificates, diplomas, and so many things of that nature. So this singing actually is not something that came or something I was actually born with. It was something I decided to do. I gave it my strength. I gave it my all. I gave time to it. And then it came up. So it all boils down to passion. Once you want to do something, you can achieve it. It's something I just believe strongly. The same thing goes with my learning of the guitar. I actually started playing guitar in Russia, and this is my 2.5th year, as I remember. So it's something that has to do with you being consistent, you having the knowledge that this passion is in you and you can do it. And with the aid of God's help, you can do everything you want to do. So I really love music, and it gives me a lot of joy. Basically, talking about the people who have actually influenced me, first I would say it's my uncle, because I grew up with my uncle. About 80% of my life I spent it with my uncle and his family. So another very important person who inspired me so much and so well is my cousin. His name is Joshua, as I said earlier. He made sure that I knew about all the scholarships that were available. He made me understand that it is possible. He made me understand I was intelligent. Maybe I was intelligent, but I didn't realize it. But he made me understand that it is possible. You are intelligent and you can reach any stage you want in this life with your books. Also, somebody I would like to talk about in terms of inspiration is one of my roommates, who is OK by name, yes, a Nigerian. He's been very, very supportive. He's somebody that inspires you. He's somebody that has this passion. He's hardworking. When you look at him, you know you want to do more. He makes you understand that this is not actually the end point. He makes you see that even though you've done something well, you can actually do something better, something that is of more value. So he inspires a lot. I also want to really appreciate my mother for being there, for being supportive. I know that she's going to be blessed a lot through me. She's going to be blessed a lot.